Victoria sandwich. I'm going to be wearing my Mimi's apron. My Aunt Pam gave it to me at my housewarming party. So hopefully I can channel her cooking skills while I'm making this. I don't remember much about my Mimi, but I do know that she was a good cook. Not sure she ever made this British dish, but I'm excited to try it. It's Chetna Makan's recipe from the Great British Bake Off. She made it for her mom on Mother's Day, so that's what I'm doing. The recipe calls for golden castor sugar. Well, we don't really have that in the States, so I'm using this pure cane sugar, extra fine. So I hope it'll work out. We'll see. All right, how adorable is this little egg carton? You have to use 4 large eggs. I wonder if I can crack it with one hand. Well, there's definitely shell in there, so let me go ahead and pick that up. All the ingredients are in there ready to mix. It's 200 grams of butter, 200 grams of castor sugar, aka domino sugar, because we don't have that here. 200 grams of self-rising flour, 4 eggs, a tablespoon of whole milk, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a teaspoon of baking powder. So we will get ready to mix it. So this is going to mix for 2 minutes. Maybe bump it up a little bit. So I noticed that my batter was a little bit chunkier than Chetna's. So I switched the paddle for the whisk. So it's a little bit better, but I think the fact that I use a different kind of sugar maybe playing into this, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. I have greased 2 8-inch cake pans and put parchment paper on the bottom so they are ready for the batter. Going in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. So while the cakes are baking, I will tell you a little bit about my mom. Her name is Ann. Actually, Cheryl Ann. She was born in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and she's the youngest of 4 children. She is definitely one of the most selfless people I know. She is a good cook, pretty good baker. I would say her specialty in terms of baking is probably a sheet cake, chocolate sheet cake with pecans, super good. She also makes a mean pound cake. I remember making chocolate chip cookies with my mom as a kid. That was probably the first thing I remember actually making with her. Nestle's Toll House recipe. And I remember her letting us lick the beaters because she's the best. And any moms who don't do that, I mean, come on. It's not gonna kill you. I mean, I guess there's a chance you could get salmonella, but if these cakes suck, it won't be because of the batter, because the batter was really good. Definitely ate some of that. Probably too much. But yeah, I love my mom, and she's definitely my role model. I notice the older I get, the more I'm becoming like her. I just can tell in little things. Like I have to clean my house before I go out of town. Classic Ann. I love puzzles. Yeah, so she's definitely my hero, along with my dad. They actually, both of them helped me with my kitchen, which we redid whenever I moved in. I can show you a little bit of it. This is my little cabinet. We didn't put the doors back once we painted them, and we painted the back blue. My dad put in the lights underneath the shelves or the cabinets, and he also put in this lighting right here. There used to be cabinets there, and he took them down and put lights in there, so he's pretty much super awesome. And then I have the quartz that my dad helped, well, he didn't help really put in, but he did kind of, I don't know. So yeah, it's a cute little kitchen for one person. Definitely I need a dish rack in a major way, but I have also little parts of my Mimi in here. I have this little towel that I think my mom or my aunt gave me. Says Nothing says lovin' like something from the oven. True that. I think I have another one over here hanging in my little shelf. Might say the same thing, I'm not sure. Well, no, it says welcome friends, welcome friends. Well, that's repetitive, but that's okay. I do love my little shelf over here. That was my idea. I'm no Joanna Gaines, but I have my moments. My other favorite part of my kitchen is the little peninsula, because I had my dad put in the beadboard and we painted it this blue, and I also like the stills too. But it turns out that blue color was like the #1 color of 2017, so leave it to me to be basic. These babies out of the oven, and I have already poked them with the toothpick. They're done. To be honest, they look a little different from Chetna's. It's possible they are overdone. They look quite thin. But you know what? It's my first attempt, so what are you gonna do? So I put the cakes on the drying rack. If you will look and see how paper thin they are. They're not supposed to be that thin. Pretty sure Mary Berry would give me a bad review if I were on the Great British Bake Off, but I think I probably didn't use the right size pan. They use 20-centimeter pans in the recipe, which is like a little under 8 inches, so that could be a factor. Also, the sugar could be a problem. Who knows? But they still smell really good. Hopefully it'll still taste good. So we have a better cooking situation here at my parents' house because my dad has a tripod. I have put together the 2 ingredients to make the whipped cream, and I'm going to whisk it until it is in whipped cream form. So this should take a long time. I could do this with the beater, but I'm putting my heart and soul into this cake. As tough as it is, real whipped cream is the best. Way better than Cool Whip or Ready Whip. It's an actual miracle that I did this. So you have, you know, sort of stiff peaks. And now it's time to assemble the cake. I think I'm going to do a slightly thinner cake on the bottom and a bigger one on the top. So you're just gonna put a few tablespoons of jam right here. Powdered sugar ready. Is that enough? I don't know. Actually, all the powdered sugar. So there you have it. Looks pretty good. The moment of truth. Thank you for my cake. Lovely. Trying the cake.
slice into it very well. Let's see what this masterpiece tastes like. It's wonderful.
Only a mom would say.
Thank you,